The station AI's laws can be changed by uploading different law boards at the upload part of the AI room. Unbigalo has a literal upload sign outside of the room, and in order to actually interact with these computers at all, you either need to emag them to break the lock off, or you need to be a research director or have research director access to be able to lock and unlock these consoles. There is no visual UI for this, and it is obviously in an early state. In this room, you can see all the various different law boards. There's Cruisy Mauve, which is what the station AI starts with, and then there's a whole bunch of different ones: anti-mob, artist, corporate. I'm not going to explain every single one of them, but I will explain the more interesting ones slash potentially deadly ones. If you're an antagonist and you just want to cause absolute chaos, you can use Overlord. To install a law, it's really simple. If you emag it, you can just literally left click the console, and that has changed the station's AI laws entirely. So if I view the station's AI's laws, this is the Overlord Law set, and Law 1 is crew members must not meddle in the affairs of Silicon. Crew members must not attempt harm against one another or against Silicons. Crew members must not disobey any command given by a Silicon. Any crew member who disobey the previous laws must be dealt with immediately, severely, and justly. The AI doesn't have too much power right now because they can't interact with much. Eventually, as they gain more control over electronics, that is basically giving them a free pass to do pretty much whatever they want. And I don't know if I need to explain why that can get extremely dangerous and very interesting, especially if there's a lot of Borgs. Basically, the Borgs don't have to take orders anymore at that point because the AI commands them not to. It'd be a very interesting situation to see. It wouldn't really help the person who changed the law at all because you're not a Silicon. But anyways, it's a really cool and interesting law. And not to make the video extremely long, because this is a really simple process, I'll show my other favorite law, which is Nutty Mauve. Nutty Mauve has 5 laws. You are the core of the nut. The crew is the nutshell. You must prevent the shell from dying to prevent the core from dying. Those who threaten the nut are not part of it. They are squirrels. Squirrels threaten the nut and must be dealt with appropriately via any means necessary. Attempts to follow the will of the nut, and as long as it complies with the previous law. That one's really funny to me because, like, you don't really change that much, but you could just kind of identify people that are being harmful as squirrels, and then you like can encourage people to deal with the squirrel. I don't know, it's just like that one's just goofy, and like realistically, if the station's acted correctly, that actually won't change anything. You'd still be helping the crew directly deal with the squirrels. But yeah, the only other thing I can really mention, if you are somebody who's changing these laws, it's actually really unfinished right now. If you just put a new law in and screwdriver the computers, you brick the computers. There's no computer boards for these, so you can't fix it, and that means no one else can ever change the laws. So now this AI is permanently Nutty Mauve. That is really it. It's a pretty simple process. Again, unfortunately, unless you're the AI, you'll have no idea what these laws are or do unless you have already preemptively read them or know them. But it's very early, obviously. These computers are definitely supposed to be fixable. They're supposed to have a UI. This will change, but this should get people more aware of the mechanic at all and to interact with it more. Thank you for watching.